Audio check 3-4. Oh, no, this is much more, this is much more important than that, so.
All right, good afternoon. It looks like we have all the commissioners assembled and it is noon. So we will begin the agenda meeting for today, Wednesday, February 7th. I would ask those who are participating on the call to please mute your phone unless you need to speak. And there is only one tariff today in your order and 2 other discussions. But before we start today, I want to take a moment to express my sincere gratitude to the previous chair. I was just appointed June 1st, and on the day I was appointed, I think it was sort of a surprise and a rush. And Chair Roop came to Jeff City and greeted me at the Supreme Court where I was being sworn in. Was very gracious, spent his time that day answering a host of questions that I had and giving me all of his best advice, tips and tricks, and best ways to conduct yourself. And over the course of the past, I don't even know how many months, maybe 7 months now, there have been a series of topics where I just needed help answering questions or getting his feedback. And there have also been lots of, significant policy issues that have come before the commission since that time. And whether that's, grain belt or TOU or rate cases, even if the chair and I might have shared different policy perspectives, we were always able to disagree without being disagreeable. And I think that level of decorum is, something to really treasure. And I want to strive to try to maintain that level of decorum. And Chair Roop has been a great example of, a way I think that the commission can conduct business, where we can work collaboratively together, and ultimately at the end of the day, come to issue orders in a way that, in the spirit of compromise. And that's something that I want to strive to achieve as well. He didn't have to lead in this way, but he's gone above and beyond to make this transition successful, and I'm incredibly thankful for that. So I just want to take a moment to recognize him and thank him. Thank you.
No problem. I appreciate it.
With that, I will turn to the business of the meeting today, and the first thing that we need to do is to approve the minutes from the January 31st, 2024 agenda. Those minutes have been provided in advance. Commissioners, are there any changes or modifications to those minutes? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
All those opposed? By a vote of 5-0, those minutes have been approved. We also need to approve the closed minutes from the January 31, 2024 session. Those minutes have also been provided in advance. Commissioners, are there any changes or modifications to those minutes? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye. Aye.
All those opposed? By a vote of 5-0, those minutes have been approved. Before we get to tariffs and new orders, I want to let everyone know that I'm withdrawing the case discussion item in case WO-2024-0036 from this week's agenda, and we will instead plan that discussion item for next week. So our first item for today under tariffs and new orders is in file number GC-2024-0136, Life Center Church versus Spire respondent. On October 16th, Life Center Church filed a formal complaint against Spire. The complaint is signed by someone who is not licensed to practice law. On October 16th, the commission issued a notice of deficiency informing the complainant that by commission rule, legal counsel must represent Life Center Church in this complaint. More than 90 days have elapsed since Life Center Church filed this complaint, and Life Center Church has not filed any further pleadings. Thus, the order before us today will dismiss this complaint. I would recommend that we approve the order, version number 1. Commissioner Roop.
I am in support.
Commissioner Coleman.
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman.
I'm in support of the order.
Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
Also in support.
Great, thank you. All those in favor of approving this order, please say aye.
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 Those opposed? By a vote of 5-0, that order is approved. In other discussion today, we have 2 sunshine requests. The first is a sunshine request for release of information regarding reportable incidents by Laclede Electric Cooperative. Judge DePel. Judge, will you please explain this request?
And I apologize, Chair, that is, last week was Laclede, and this week is a request from an attorney who wanted records regarding a property at here in Jefferson City known as Extreme Body and Paint. And that request was for any and all documents that the commission had regarding that property. We had an email that contained information received from Ameren, Missouri. And we also had some Excel spreadsheets that were responses from data requests from Ameren, Missouri. Those discovery requests were protected under by disclosure under closed records rules and under confidentiality rules and discovery rules. I contacted Ameren. They're not opposed to the commission releasing the information that was provided that was contained in the email. Ameren's also not opposed to releasing the subject matter of those spreadsheets. And I suggested releasing that information just in the spirit of open records so that the requester understood the records we weren't releasing to them. So I recommend that the commission vote to release the records except those protected under the confidentiality and discovery rules.
Thank you, Judge.
Do need a vote from the commission to do that.
Do any of the commissioners have questions?
I don't have any questions, but I apologize. With everything that changed over yesterday, my office gave your office the notes, and we failed to change the title of that one. So that's why it said Laclede. That was my oversight of using the format and copying it from the page same week, and did not change that. So
well, it's also my fault.
My apologies that was on me, and I handed you those notes, and I did not change that. So that was all. Just clarifying that.
Thanks, Judge, for keeping us on track.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
I apologize because I have to admit, I read that blurb yesterday myself and also did not change it. So.
Thank you. Okay, other questions or comments?
I'm in support of following the judge's recommendation.
Okay. Seeing none, all those in favor of releasing the information say aye.
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 All those opposed? By a vote of 5-0, that request is approved. The second sunshine request for release of information today regarding the informal complaint is in tracking number C202000494. Judge, will you please explain this request?
Yes, and that request was from the person that filed that informal complaint, and he asked for all of the commission's documents and records related to his informal complaint. The commission did have some responsive documents, including emails and reports. A lot of the information was provided to the commission by Evergy and so was protected without a vote from the commission. Among the documents that the commission had, some of the reports contained other consumer complaint information and some staff ID numbers that I recommend redacting from what is released, as well as some of the emails were staff work product and would be protected under the sunshine law for those reasons and can remain closed. So I would vote to release that information as redacted, with the exception of releasing the staff work product.
Thank you, Judge. Is there any questions from any commissioner? All right, seeing none. All those in favor of releasing the information say aye.
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 All those opposed? I vote of 5-0. That request is approved. The last item today is scheduling. So you can review our calendars. Upcoming Thursday, February 15th, we have agenda at 10:15 a.m. On Tuesday, February 20th, there is a local public hearing in case SR-2024-0206 in the matter of United Services rate increase request. That is via WebEx only, and it begins at 6 p.m. On Thursday, February 22nd, there is agenda at 10:15 a.m. Wednesday, February 28th, also agenda at 10:15 a.m. Also Wednesday, March 6th, agenda at 10:15 a.m. And last Tuesday, March 12th, we have a discovery conference in case GR-2022-0136 in the matter of Spire, Missouri, DBA Spire West, PGA tariff filing in room 305 here in the governor's office building, beginning at 10 a.m. Commissioners, are there any changes or modifications to the scheduling? Okay, hearing none.
No, but Madam Chair, I would like to have you give us a chance to congratulate you. So before you sign off, I'm sure former Chairman Roop would go first and then just give each one of us a chance to say something.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks, Commissioner. And also before we sign off too, I want your score prediction on Sunday, Commissioner Holzman. Think about that so I can get my under-over ready. So yeah, I just want to congratulate you. I think you're gonna do great. You're well suited for this. You love data, you love reading, and that's pretty much what this job is. And you're a pleasure to work with. You always want to leave it to somebody that's much more capable than you. I'm happy for it, here to support you, and whatever it is you need, you're going to do great. My only concern is that since I'm no longer chair, does that mean I'm an honorary member of the Freedom Caucus now? I might have some concerns with that. So, but no, you're going to do great. So congratulations.
Well, Madam Chairman, I am looking forward to this time at the commission. It's going to be good to have a perspective of someone who comes from a long line of research, and as the former chairman said, who likes to read and will dig really, really deep into all of the issues that we have the responsibility to oversee. I'd like to thank you for a very short and succinct meeting today, where we did not have to have 9 or 10 orders on the agenda to really make you run out the door screaming on your very first agenda meeting. So congratulations. I am looking forward to all the great things you will do as the chairman of the Missouri Public Service Commission.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Well, Madam Chairman, I'm very happy today that you've ascended to this position. Some folks know, not everybody, that we started back when I was in the Senate and you were in Senate research, and I said more than one time when anytime energy policy came up, get me Kayla, because you were an expert on these issues, and I think the state of Missouri and Governor Parson did a service to the state by bringing you onto this commission with your background and your experience, and that we will all be better served with your oversight on putting these orders together and making sure that all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. So I look forward to serving with you for the time I have left, and you've got your whole term in front of you to kind of shape this commission how you see fit, and I want to be a supporter of that. And I just want to congratulate you on your position. So, and it's weird because I see Maida on my screen right now, so it's like I'm talking to Maida. But again, congratulations, and former Chairman Roop. I just also wanted to say you did an awesome job as chairman. I really feel like you stepped in to that void and just really did an excellent job. And so I appreciate that time. And if you're a betting man, you can take it to the bank that the Kansas City Chiefs are going to score 31 points and the San Francisco 49ers are going to score 21. So it'd be 31-21 with the Chiefs victory. Thanks, guys.
Thank you all
Well-
so much. Oh,
We have one more.
yes.
So first of all, to former Chair Roop, thank you for all you've done. Thank you for welcoming me into the commission. You've been nothing but a good friend ever since I arrived. I echo the chairwoman's comments about how you welcome everyone in. So thanks again on that. And look forward to working with you, continue to work with you. Chairwoman Hahn, extremely excited for you. Couldn't be happier for you and the commission as we move forward here. So welcome aboard, Chairwoman Hahn.
Thank you so much. I'll do my best not to let you all down, but I've already messed up one order or one thing this morning. So gonna need to beef up my skills before the next meeting. Thank you. Forward to working with everyone and staff and our stakeholders and public counsel. So thank you all. Appreciate your attendance today's meeting, and see you next week. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you,
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Remembering before.